So some people believe in partial payment, some people don't.
Yes.
You go.
Yes. And I believe in them and I don't. I know any of us who've been around since the Stone Age by your payer, when you did $50 a week cash payments, what would you take less than $50? I mean, you can go sell something at the pawn shop across the street from us. I want you to go do that. So it started with, why would you do that? But now my average payment's about $210 bi-weekly, and a customer comes in with $150, $180. We will make partial payments. The thing that we do poorly is who approved the partial payment, which means did a cashier just take an arbitrary amount of money? Because that's the one that makes my blood boil. Because especially those who I have some sort of arrangement with already to pay more than a payment to get caught up, and then they walk to the front desk or they go on portal payment, they throw whatever money they want to on the account and say, I'm good. And the feeling is whenever your customers leave your dealership or your finance company with a receipt in hand, and you didn't sit down and talk to them, they are good. So I only believe in them with approval of that account rep and the arrangement to get current again. Only times.
I guess I could say, no, take whatever you want, take $1 a week for every, as long as they're paying, I don't care. But I would be lying to you, my nose would be up here at this point, so I can't even really take the negative of that just for argument's sake. But believe it or not, I do hear that still to this day. I don't care what they're paying as long as they pay. I think that's a dangerous model. And I do have dealers every now and then in our 20 groups that'll say, I don't take partial payments. And it only takes about 3 questions to break them down, and then you realize everybody kind of does, right? I mean, it's kind of what we do, and we have to. Back to Chuck's point, a competitive market 10 years ago, 15, 18 years ago when I got into buy here, pay here, we were the only game in town. So we could say, it's $50 today, or you park the car, and they would pay us $50 today because they could not go anywhere and buy a car at that point. Now they can. They can come in, if you demand $210, they can say, you know what, there's 10 dealers down the street that I got $90 for that too, and I can be buying another car there today. That's not going to be as good as the one I have currently, but it will be cleaner, right? You know that for sure. It'll smell better on the inside because, oh, you guys will laugh, but we've all seen it, right? I mean, 6 months from now, or a year from now, they come back in and your original oil change sticker is still up in the window, and the buyer's guide is still stuck to the back window because they haven't cleaned anything out. So in our competitive environment today, I think it is a necessary evil, but completely agree with Chuck in it. We just can't take them for payment's sake. There's got to be some sort of plan to get them back current. I mean, there's got to be something before we leave, not just take, hey, 150, and you hear this, I hear it all the time, drives me crazy. Well, call me tomorrow and let me know what they can do. I just want to strangle a collector when I see that kind of a note. Well, he paid 150 today, and he's going to call me back tomorrow and let me know what he can do. No, we should have found out what he can do right then and there, get him on the payment plan, get the promise to pay out there, and then move on with it.
Recency and aging as related to those partial.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of the same thing that Brent's talking about, is that you can go down there with a firm policy on what's important, and part of it is, I've debated sometimes with some collection professionals who come from other industries, and they just say, it's all about contractual delinquency, it's all about the aging of the account, and I've always countered with, so what you're telling me is that if all my clients are 60 days past due the entire length of the contract and pay off, that sucks. I just want to make sure I got that straight, okay? Because I would sign up for that. If the devil was here today and said, would you take that deal? I'm scratching my name right on that deal. I think all of you would as well. And some of us, I ask dealers who say, well, how important is aging? I said, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I said, if it was the only factor, Brent and I could come to your dealerships, and this afternoon, I think we could get it down to 0. I don't even have to leave the building. I don't have to call a repo agent because all I have to do is defer them. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do that, to get to an artificial number out there. My biggest challenge is, what's a real number? What's an organic number based on your car, your customer level, your income levels out there? Because when I see guys walk up and go, I'm at 2% delinquency and 78% charge-off rate. Well, I know how you got there. I could do that too. Or I'm doing 500 deferments every month out there. And recency is kind of the opposite take. That's the give me some money. Just give me some money. The true measure, the true definition of recency, which again, software doesn't typically do this, from anybody, is how many days has it been since they last made at least a contractual payment. That's the true measure, not just throw $1 on an account and there reports recent today. So now it comes down to your policy on what you actually take for a partial payment. I actually look at the two of them together because I recognize pretty quickly, he knows this from this as well as I do, is when delinquency is really good and recency is really bad, we're deferring the heck out of accounts. And conversely, when delinquency is really bad, but recency is really good, we're taking partials. So you have to look at them both. And of course, for me, the biggest one of all is cash in the the door and charge off. Those are the two real financial events. Those are the two things that affect my bottom line.
Yeah, and like I said, we can get you 0% delinquent, we can make you 100% recent. Pablo, how many open accounts do you have right now?
2,600.
3,600, so for 30, I'm sorry? 2,600.
2,600.
So for $26, I can make you 100% recent. Today, one penny on every account makes them recent. So recency in and of itself is pretty much worthless. We wish, and I agree with Chuck completely, and maybe one of these days, somebody's gonna get it into their programming that our recency is gonna be off contractual. When did they last make a full contractual payment? Whether it be a weekly, bi-weekly, or whatever it is, because that's the number that means the most. You take a look at aging, you take a look at recency, that'll give you the picture. The next thing you have to go to is look at how much money is coming in the door. I talked about that earlier. One of the first things that I take a look at is how well is